Here is a complete guide to everything you could possibly want to do here in Fort Lauderdale. You will not need to watch any other videos if you watch this one all the way through. What's up everyone, my name is AJ Butler. I'm a real estate agent here in Fort Lauderdale, and I have a passion for making videos just like this one about topics about the whole city, as well as some more specific videos on stuff like neighborhoods in Fort Lauderdale and what it's really like to live here. Now that that's out of the way, kicking off the list of some of the best things to do around Fort Lauderdale, and probably one of the most obvious ones, is go to the beach. But what beach should you pick? Well, it really depends on the type of experience that you want to have. If you want a more high energy beach with a lot going on, and you also want to have access to good food, good bars, and good amenities, you're going to want to go to a beach like Central Beach, Las Olas Beach, and Fort Lauderdale Beach Park. But if you'd prefer a more relaxed setting, you're gonna wanna either do Sebastian Street Beach, Fort Lauderdale Jetties, or you're gonna wanna go 20 minutes north to Lauderdale by the Sea Beach. I do have a more in-depth video on the best beaches here in Fort Lauderdale, covering things like where these beaches are and what to expect at each one. If you wanna watch it at the end of this video, I'll put it right up on the screen so you can click on it. The next thing on the list is still an outdoor activity, but it doesn't involve as much sand, and that's gonna be to visit one of the many parks we have here in Fort Lauderdale. Similar to the beaches, certain parks are for certain things. You have Coley Hammock Park, that's best for a relaxing picnic or maybe some yoga. George English Park and Holiday Park for any sports or activities that you want to do. And just for you pickleball fans out there, both of those parks have pickleball courts. You're welcome. Matter of fact, I will buy you a coffee if you can beat me and the guy sitting behind the camera. On to the next. And then capping it off, we have Hugh Taylor Birch State Park, where you can enjoy some of the naturalness of South Florida, and you can also enjoy some water sports like kayaking or paddleboarding. Now this was just a brief overview. If you want more details about these parks and where they're located, I also have a video specifically on that. The third thing on the list is to experience downtown in the famous Las Olas Boulevard. When you're in downtown, you have to walk alongside the Riverwalk, and then when you're tired of seeing some of the nicest boats and yachts and everything in the world, you can head over to Las Olas Boulevard to experience one of the hottest shopping and dining districts in all of Florida. The fourth thing on the list takes you from standing on the side of the river to actually being in the river, and that's to experience one of the mini boat tours we have here in Fort Lauderdale. Because we have such a unique waterway system here in Fort Lauderdale, we actually have a taxi on the water called, well, the water taxi, that will take you all throughout Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas. If you want a great boat ride and you want to learn a little bit about Fort Lauderdale, one of the most known and most popular boat rides is the Jungle Queen, which will take you throughout all of the most popular spots on the water. I have two more things on the list for you, and although not exactly in Fort Lauderdale, they are must-do experiences when you're in and around South Florida. The first is to go snorkeling or diving in Florida's beach diving capital, Lauderdale by the Sea, and the second is to head way out west and go on an airboat tour through the Everglades. If you've already experienced one of the many things I said in this video, or if you plan to because of this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.